Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Side Hustle Seattle. Now today I'm going to talk about something a little bit different than I have in my past videos, and that's selling on Poshmark and Mercari. If you've never sold on those or you don't know what they are, they're essentially just app-based marketplaces where sellers can list items for sale and potential buyers can either buy at the price that you listed at or they can offer a different price. Now you can essentially list anything for sale, from electronics and toys to clothes, shoes, bags, accessories, makeup. You name it, you could sell it. So if you don't already have an account on Poshmark and Mercari, I'll go ahead and link my code in the description for you to use. But if you already know somebody who sells, make sure to use theirs instead. So in my experience, there's two types of sellers. There's the people who do it full-time, the ones that scour the outlets and Goodwill and find items to sell and make a full-time job of it. Or it's people like me who just sell stuff as they have things to sell. Now, I personally have been selling since 2017, and since then, on both apps, I've made close to $5,000. Now, I'm not doing anything special, I just have a lot of stuff. And so where do you get started? Simple, just go to your closet, find things that you don't need, and list it. I've honestly sold a little bit of everything, both new and used, mainly used though. I've sold old iPod Nanos, I've sold old watches, bags, shoes, clothes. I'll show a picture of my closet just to show you what I've sold in the past. Okay, so let's say that you're ready to sell. You've gone to your closet, done a little spring cleaning, fall cleaning, and realize that there's some items that you want to get rid of. How do you make sure that you can sell the items and that you maximize your profits? Here's what I've learned over the past few years. I feel like it comes down to three main things: clear pictures, accurate description, and realistic prices. Okay, so clear pictures. That's pretty self-explanatory. You want to make sure that you're taking your pictures in natural light so it can show the true condition of the item. You want to make sure you take pictures of all angles of the item as well as close-up of any damage that's on it. Personally, when I sell used items, I try to clean it up before I list it to help increase sales and hopefully sell for more money. So next is accurate description. There's going to be some stuff that pictures just can't pick up. Are you selling a bag and the zipper doesn't work? Or are you selling something electronic and the button's sticking? You want to make sure to give an accurate description of what's going on with the item. Remember, there's both seller and buyer protection on both of these apps. So if the buyer receives the item and it's not as described, they can return it, and that counts as a knock against your account. So make sure if there's something in it that you can't capture on film to write it down. Okay. So the last one is realistic prices. And for me, this is definitely one of the most important ones. Now, a lot goes into determining what price you want to list an item at. A few things to consider is what the item retailed for, what the current condition of your item is it new, is it like new, is it heavily used, your sense of urgency, are you moving in a month and just need to offload as much as possible? And one thing people forget, the hype of the item. Is the item sold out everywhere to where people will buy it for higher than what it retailed for, even used? Those are all things to consider. If worse comes to worse and you're still confused at what to price your item at, you can always look up similar items to yours on the apps and see what they sold for in the past. You can look at the condition that they were, see how similar they are to yours, and then try to price around theirs if you'd like. Now here's one of my listings, for example. It's a Toy Story old school Vans. Now, even though they're just Vans and retailed at like $70, they were limited sneakers. I've had them for years. They're definitely used, but I still priced them higher than what I originally bought them at. Now, I wasn't sure what to price them, so I looked at past sold items and compared to my condition and came up with the price of $108. Now, I'll be willing to go as low as about $95, but I want to price a little higher because I know that people are going to make offers. So now that you've listed your items, you're almost done. Just make sure to turn on your notifications so you can respond quickly to any potential buyers. Once you do make a sale, you want to make sure you ship within 3 business days. And then once it's arrived, that's it. They'll check the condition, they'll rate the item, and then the money will go into your account. I'd love to hear any questions that you guys have down in the comment section. If you're already a seller, let us know how much you sold. I would love to hear about your experience on both of these apps, so that way we can learn from each other. Thank you guys so much for watching the video.